Alright, so I'm definitely keeping one of these. Actually, I might keep both of them. Vicar 590. That's better. I'm gonna level up. All into lockpicking. More of this stuff down. I have the tech skill. 33, 49. Leadership skill. We'll do tech skill. Two-hand melee? No. $66. 84. 4. Yep. Vicar, I think you got all your stuff you're gonna get there. Slightly better. 53. Good. All right. Get that. That's where I need to go. Unbar this. Get a workbench? Did it say I found a workbench? What's that? I could use a workbench. Oh, there. Oh, I could have climbed up from over here. I didn't notice that. Alright, let's mod this sucker up. It's critical. What critical? Um, Corrosive damage? Yeah, let's try corrosive. First time I've actually found one of those. Spread. Zoom. Range. Alright. Let's anchor this baby. Also can go. So this right now is 1476. More damage. Oh, because I gotta be in my inventory. Now, since I am a science guy, that I get extra damage to corrosive. That'll be great. Drop your knife.
You know, I'm a little disappointed. I was hoping you'd play by the rules. We could have had a good old-fashioned boarding. Now you're barging into my office, muddying tracks all over my floor. A little respect for the ship. Is that too much to ask?
Have you met me? I never respected anybody's personal space.
I haven't met you, Alex Hawthorne, but I know a thing or two about you. You're the captain of the Unreliable. You dropped out of the sky in Emerald Vale, and whatever you've been doing on Gorgon, you've upset my employer. You and I are in a bit of a situation. I don't get paid unless you're dead. And a man's gotta make a living. You understand.
All right. Got bad news for you. Messages. Your target is the Unreliable, a small, inconsequential ship with no significant defenses. Freelancer owned and operated, captained by a 2-bit smuggler that goes by Alex Hawthorne. Intercept the Reliable, eliminate Hawthorne, any of his crew in your way. I've sent you in advance along with tracking device. Investigator. The Freebooters team coach his or her replacements. Firefly Company is currently experiencing an exciting period of growth and change. We are happy to announce that 3 different companies, including all but not limited to Spacer's Choice, are currently in the process of negotiating the ownership of Firefly's company properties. As part of the negotiations, Firefly Company has agreed to dissolve the Freebooters Tossball property as to not challenge, compete with, undermine, or in any way disrespect the Tossball teams owned and deployed by any companies interested in acquiring us. We are pleased to inform you that the Firefly Company has formally renounced its ownership of the Freebooters Tossball brand and all related properties. Furthermore, please be informed that Tossball-related positions, including but not limited to players, coaches, maintenance, automechanical units, and laborers, are not formally dissolved. Please be reminded that your lifetime indenturement contracts have not been dissolved. Your labor and services remain the sole property of Firefly Company and into perpetuity. Please be reminded that offering your services to a competitor is strictly contrary to the colony law, may be punishable with arrest, imprisonment, mandatory re-education, and or a surprise audit. Furthermore, any independent contract work known as freelancing is strictly contrary to the terms of your lifetime indenturement contract. Your positions have been discontinued as a receipt of this message. Notices. There's time for improvisation and a time for following instructions. Understanding the difference is more of an art than a science. If you find yourself thinking up a creative solution to a problem, ask yourself, what are some of the consequences of my solution? Am I behaving in a way consistent with the values of the freebooters? Let me give you a practical example. Say I ask one of your for you to repair the piping in my lavatory. I understand you've got a bit of a parts shortage here in Halcyon, so you might try to improvise using a plasma rifle instead of a welding torch, for example, or tossball sticks instead of a chisel. These are all terrible ideas. Why, you ask? If you think about it, the answer will be obvious. That's the hole in my lavatory wall. Don't be sorry, be better. Practice. All right, to the team. Practice is important. The best tossball players devote every waking moment to the study of their crafts. Scripture tells us to live our lives defined by our role in society. Our role is to play tossball. We are never off the field because we never stop being tossball players. Some of you took this advice to heart. You're practicing your pitch and your swing in the commons. I don't have to remind you all of the incidents involving tossballs in my entire case of Spectrum Red. Now, I understand you are eager to play. We haven't had a lot of matches since corporate scoopered the team. But today, we had to pry tossball out of the shattered terminal. That terminal could have been our astrogator, and then we wouldn't have had a space party responsible in accordance to the team regulations. Please don't force me into a position where you have to discipline you. I expect you all to behave in a manner consistent with freebooter values, which includes only destroying equipment while boarding the enemy ship. Leave a message. Dear Sir, Madam, this is an automated message. Please inform the following services, amenities, and products provided by the Firefly Company have been discontinued and or decommissioned. Firefly Freebooters Tossball team has and all properties related to therein and all Firefly Company shortages and transport ships in development or currently spaceworthy, and all maintenance and repair services provided to Firefly Company vehicles, and All rations, medical rights, company uniforms, and designated domiciles belong to Firefly Company. Please be informed that captaining a discontinued ship is strictly contrary to regulation and may be punishable with any or all of the following: punitive fees, mandatory re-education, imprisonment. Firefly Company will not provide relocation or employment assistance for any discontinued workers. All right. Ahead. That's the hole in the wall, huh?
I'll keep quiet.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say we did what we're supposed to do, right? Yep. Lucky Spratfoot. I haven't found an employee key card. I found the employee key card. Must be a toss ball. That's what most of those must be. Let's go down. Nice. Tracking device. Remove. Inventory logs. Verify energy cells. Alright. Much. Can I just take the ship and sell it? Make some money? Yeah, so we still gotta make it to Olympus. That's kind of cool that they were boarding us. I like that. I don't like spamming me. Why are they gonna be like that? Alright. Hi, all.
Welcome back, Captain. I understand you have resolved your differences with our former boarding party. Are you ready to depart?
Let's get going.
Understood, Captain. Resuming our course.
Nice. Big gas giant. We'll just keep the same people. I'm happy with them. I may switch them out here pretty soon, though. And then I'll bring Ellie back when we go to Byzantium so we can do her story. So far, everybody's story that I've done turned out to be just not a good story. It didn't end well. How big is this place? Pretty small.
We were hoping to find Lo alive, right?
Guard for that. Reception log. With visitors, sometimes we experience long power outages, sitting in the dark, listening to the storm beat at the walls. Got a lot of time to think. It begs to be let in, while we pay to be let out. Dave 115. There are a bunch of tailless sprats running about. The facility don't have a sprat catcher on the roster. Maybe I should file a request with acquisitions for one. Heat-up cannons are famed for their ability to hunt sprats. After all, need to keep and for keeping people company. Day 16, no visitors. Day 17, no visitors. Can't finish my game of solitaire. Someone stole a handful of my cards from my deck. Day 18, desk unmanned. Unnecessary. Hunt for missing cards. 57, cannon request was denied. Day 158. We've run out of caffeinoid. Our first restocking shipment isn't set to arrive until the new fiscal year. Guessing that delivery will mark the facility's first visitors. Now there's something to look forward to. 59. Bits of digging in the system records. Turned out our supplies are set to be delivered by, get this, crew of auto mechanicals. On day 182. Thought I heard a knocking at the front door, but it turned out to be just some thunder. Always thunder. Funny how it sounds like so many different things. A boom, a crack, a snap, a knocking, a laughing, screams. Day 277, I've started venturing outside. At first I was worried something fierce was about all that lightning strikes. Something the electromechanical turbine goes on the fritz without warning. But without the cards and out the caffeinoids, not much else to do. Day 31, turns out I no longer need to feel safe. What I need to feel is alive. Outside, the wind howls like a raging god, and the rain stabs into my throat like 1,000 tiny frozen needles. And in that pain, well, I feel so very alive. Day 322. My many and varied attempts to trigger an on-site inspection from the Special Committee for Auditing and Management have failed.
Keep it together, Kelly.
Not too bad. Not too bad. So we got an elevator. Can I get in here? Drugs. Where it came from? I steal everything. Not nailed down, I steal it. Alright, so this is the other way in. Alright. That's barred. There we go.
not to think about the structural integrity. Perhaps I shouldn't have mentioned anything.
Hit. Not high enough. Have to keep putting points into it. Steel. Acquire. Items. Ooh, full again. Storm cannon. Got a lot of stuff I need to sell. I might keep that one. Felix has a rocket launcher. Oh my god, that's 1900? What do you use? Light machine gun. Hers is better than mine. That's a heavy weapon though. 1556. Alright, I'm gonna have to mod that one. That is insane. The back. We'll destroy that one. Destroy that one. Is there a... Well, we'll do this here. Disable Sentry Hostility Protocol. Okay. The unfortunate event of necessitated downsizing, the most senior site safety engineer or sole member of the assignment shall initiate, by mandate of Auntie's corporate headquarters, a pink slip protocol manufacturer's directive include with all automechanical stationed in the facility. Site safety engineers sit there and guard the red button, they said. Feels like an easy paycheck, I said. I'm not going to live in a secret lab in the middle of a gas giant storm riddled with atmosphere, my ex-wife said. No one told me I'd eventually have to press the button when I was guarding. Pink slip protocol button. Final choice between diligent duty or my friends. Second thought, let's be honest, they were never my friends. Once I've disabled the protocol and scrubbed the labs, I'll ask corporate for a reassignment. I hear Emerald Vale's real nice this time. Complaints. Whoever keeps cutting off the sprats' tails and dropping them into the innocent, unguarded cups of coffee needs to cut it out. Oh, that's disgusting. Cut it out, or I'll cut something off of yours next. It's not funny, and I'm tired of cleaning up coffee-colored vomit. Lost cards. Queen of Hearts. All right, here's the cards. On my solitary spread, reward if found. Friend of mine, a friendly game of whist. If not returned, we can make do or really come and play with me. Betting not required, or we can place bets if you'd rather. We got a couple of packets of sugar-free 0% sweetener left. I could barter. Complaints from thefts have been happening each time the power goes off. And the power keeps going off the longer each time. Coincidence? I think not. Folks are getting antsy as the year and the storm stretches. And it makes them mean. Makes them mean. Alright, so please tell me that we have a workbench in. I could sell my stuff. Junk. Well, looks so. Okay. You guys have tails. Nine. Anything else in here before I look at that? Incoming messages. Cleo's corporate headquarters. Okay, Dr. Elnora Mora. At last, lethal warning. Pink slip protocol will be coming. Advisor noticed a lead chemist at the Olympus Orbital Pharmaceutical Station. No satisfactory results have been submitted in 11 months pursuant to a cause. Whatever, alright, big numbers. If measurable or material proof of progress is not proved within 31 days, station personnel may be found to be in derelict of duty and as a result may be prematurely terminated. Who cares about the health more than Auntie Cleo's? Nobody. Yes, just my darling genius. If you'd like to know, we're well aware and humbly regret to inform you that my exhaustive efforts to protect that beautiful oversized brain of yours, and consequently its nefarious agenda, are, in fact, failing faster than your rumored last project on Gorgon. I repeat, the corporate hounds aren't your dodgy scent, and it's made them thirst and bay for blood. We cannot supply the executive floors with tangible, undoctored results, and soon, I'm heartbroken to report the Pink Slip Protocol will be initiated by a majority vote, and the project will be scrubbed fully and completely. I trust you understand the full weight what that means. One canned project is an embarrassment of epic proportions, twice as unforgivable. Please, 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 I'm begging you on bended knee, send me a working prototype. At this stage, it's fatally flawed. Flawed one will do. Save yourself and your lab coats before this reflects poorly on my permanent record. Eternally yours, at least until the next failed delivery milestone. Outgoing.